Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I'm in a different location. I'm working on a bike for a friend of mine. It was a bike that was donated to him, or gave to him, should I say. It is a 99 Kawasaki 1000 CONCOURS Kawasaki. Maybe y'all can see that right there. It's kind of dark in here, I know. But anyway, we had a heck of a time getting the carburetors off yesterday. We kind of got started on it just a little bit, and the problem that we're having is these rubber pieces, they are extremely hard and do not want to flex any. I mean, that one right there is really just, and you know, we got to be careful, because if we're not, we're going to end up breaking one, and don't know how much one of them would cost. But anyway, got to find something to help soften that. And as far as it goes for the carburetors, excuse me, these carburetors is the worst that I have seen yet. All four of them. This is your main jet with the main jet tube, and you can see that buildup is unreal right there. Another problem that we're having, I got the pins out, but if you'll notice, the needles don't want to move, and I don't want to take a chance. We done let them set with WD-40 on them overnight, but I don't want to tear the rubber or anything like that off the needle. Another thing, the idle jets, they're not wanting to move one bit. So now I got me some brake cleaner, and what I was going to do is shoot it down with some of that and see if we can get some of this stuff to come loose and come on off. Another thing too, the carburetors was stuck. The opening of them, but now we got them where they're working like they're supposed to. Because to begin with, them things did not want to move one bit, and these slides, they was bad stuck yesterday. Anyway, with that said, I'm fixing to try to get started working on getting these needles out. The bowls is in terrible shape. Another problem that we having, or I feel like gonna have, is these rubbers right here. Now they are just as flat can be, and just got to find something that'll help soften up these rubbers, the seals on here, to where we can reuse them. I mean, it's just I put it this way, this is the worst that I have ever seen as far as it goes for motorcycle carburetors and stuff. This thing has had to have set for a few years. One of the screws was broke off. Luckily enough, I had some screws down there at the hanger that I just went ahead and brought my kit with me. That way I can put a new screw in. But yeah, the bike it's in fair shape. There's a lot of bolts that is missing, and you know, I'm just up here helping my friend. Another thing too, you know, we're gonna hopefully get it running. Got to put a liner in the gas tank. Gas tank is in super bad shape. Somebody has tried to put a liner in it before. I seen the red coat, and whoever it was that done that apparently did not know what they was quite doing, because once that red coat goes in there, if you got that tank good and clean, even though you might have some rust, but if it's good, clean, dry, that red coat will stick. And for what I seen in that tank yesterday, I seen the red coat, but whoever it was that done the work, they just didn't know what was going on. Let's see, what else? Been trying to save the battery. Oh, I got it to where it's about 12.3 volts right now. I've just been, you know, messing around with the battery for about three days. And anyway, just get a look at the bike. It's in fair shape. There's some broke pieces here and there. Hopefully we can get this thing to where we can spin it over, probably prime it with some brake cleaner, and see if we can't get it to bust off. That's what I'm hoping to do. You know, because I don't know if this starter's going to be any good or not. Well, that's a fine location to put a starter. Oh well, that's something that Kawasaki done a long time ago. But yeah, alright. Well, I reckon I said enough about the bike. Yeah, it needs a windshield. Or I might try to clean it. I don't know. The nice thing about it is, you know, if you replace the windshield, you just replace just this section right here. You ain't got no brackets or anything like that to worry about. So that's a big plus right there. Okay, well, I'm fixing to try to get them needles out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get everything done and at least try to get the carburetors back together today and get that liner in that gas tank. Otherwise, it's going to take a while to do all this. Okay, be right back. Well, folks, just when I didn't think it was going to get any worse, it got worse. These carburetors was in a mess. They still in a mess. And not to mention, when I was pulling these air fuel mixture screws out, take a look at this one versus this one. Maybe I'm getting it in the camera. I hope I am. But inside here, now I've been letting it soak with some carburetor cleaner on it. Hopefully let's see, let me get the light. Maybe I don't have the light in the way of the camera. But if you look right there, that needle is sticking up. I'm trying to push it back through with my finger and it just ain't working. I'm kind of leery about putting a screwdriver on top of it because I don't want to mess it up. Oh, let's see. What do I need to do here? Let me take this bowl, stick it right here. Take that bowl, stick it right there. Let's see. But like I said, this thing, that needle is in there. Doggone it. You know, I think they say once you break a needle off, you take that carburetor and throw it away. Oh boy. Let's see if I can push on it. That needle is in there, y'all. It is in there. Doggone it. I don't know. Shoot some more brake clean on it. Let it soak on this side. Okay, well, I just wanted to show y'all that problem right there. Maybe I was able to get it into camera angle. Dadgummit, talk about going from bad to worse. Okay. I'm here to tell you, these carburetors are really trying my patience. All I know is see what I can do to hopefully bump that out. I'm hoping that I can bump it out. It sure would be nice. Okay, hopefully be right back. Okay, folks, we got very, very lucky. I was able to get that broke piece out of there. Ended up breaking it, but let's see, set that right there. Now if you look, maybe I can get the camera at the right angle. Open, 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 and open. This is the one that was broke. Alright, we got that out of there. Got lucky. But I tell you what, it was not easy. Kept tapping on it, and I bent the daggum needle. Then got that broken part out of the way. Then I took my little needle, and I think I was able to push it down with that. So we got lucky. What we're gonna probably end up doing is just ordering a rebuild kit for these carburetors. We're probably going to just go ahead and knock off on it for today, because we are running into problems and we need parts, and I don't have the correct parts, you know, for it. I have a bowl screw, but don't have bowl gaskets, or we're going to need that air fuel mixture screw. And we might as well knock off on these carburetors for today until we get a rebuild kit and all. Another thing too, if we need to put a liner in the gas tank, we might end up doing that in the next couple of days. We're running a little late on it, everything today. What I was wanting to do was stick the battery in it and see if we can get this motor to turn over and bust off. We might still try to do that before we take off, but at least I feel better about the carburetors. We just got to get some more. We just got to get some parts for it. All right, well, I reckon that'll do it for this for right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video, because it's gonna be a few days before we get some parts and all and everything, and if we get the chance to do the gas tank liner, I'll show bits and pieces of that also, putting a liner in. Okay, well, as far as it goes for right now, I have to say thank you for watching. All right.